Human mechanic carried a paralyzed alien wolf left on a broken relic ship. But something happened. He's not dead. Those were the first words Silas muttered when his flashlight beam caught the shape curled in the engine bay. He hadn't come to rescue anyone. He came for salvage. But the galaxy had other plans. Chapter 1. Ghost Ship. The derelict floated in the outer belt of the Caraxes system. Ancient. Half swallowed by an asteroid it had partially fused with. Alien script lined the hull, long forgotten, unreadable. No signal. No heat. Just wreckage. Silas Grimm, freelance mechanic and scavenger, docked his tiny repair tug to its ruptured loading port. Oxygen was thin, gravity patchy, but his suit could handle both. He'd expected broken circuits and abandoned tech. Maybe a few automated drones gone feral. Instead, he found it. Chapter 2, The Wolf. It was massive, maybe 3 meters long, hunched and still. A creature of coiled muscle, armored fur, and a vaguely lupin shape. 6 eyes, all closed. Its flank barely rose with breath. Silas approached slowly, heart-hammering. The thing was obviously alien, not just non-human, but non-known. No databank matched it. No registry, no report. A lost species? He scanned it. Biosigns, faint but real. But the worst part? Its back legs were crushed beneath debris. Broken, nerves severed. No med system nearby. It had been left here. Paralyzed. Forgotten. Dying. Yeah, not today. Chapter 3. The Lift. It took Silas 3 hours to stabilize the creature. Splints, pain suppressants, micro-injections. He rigged a sled from a maintenance panel and ratcheted straps across its massive frame. "You're gonna hate me for this," he muttered, hoisting the panel upright. But better pissed than dead. The ship creaked around him, ancient systems groaning as he made the slow, heavy pull back toward his tug. He stopped often to check vitals, reapply coolant to its swelling limbs. Finally, they reached the airlock. He flooded the tug with low opmo and brought it inside. The wolf didn't wake, but its claws twitched when Silas touched its shoulder. Chapter 4. Recovery. Days passed. Silas nursed the creature as best he could. For drips, nerve stimulators, protein gel packs. He spoke to it while he worked, more for himself than for the beast. "Don't know what you are," he said one night, welding a makeshift brace to its hind legs. "But something tells me you didn't mean to be stuck on that death trap." He rigged a suspended harness to help it stand, taught it how to drink from a tube, cleaned the old wounds. It growled in its sleep sometimes, legs twitching like it was running through memories. Then one day it opened its eyes. All 6. Chapter 5. The Bond. It didn't attack, didn't snarl, just watched. Silas raised his hands. "Hey there. Took you long enough." The wolf's gaze scanned the room, then landed on him. For a long moment, they just looked at each other. Human and alien, mechanic and monster. Then a soft chuff. And a blink. Silas grinned. "Yeah, all right. You're welcome." Chapter 6. Echoes. Once mobile again, barely, the creature began exploring the tug. It limped, dragging one leg, brace squeaking. Silas tried different modifications, slowly rebuilding strength in its paralyzed limbs. He named it Echo, not because it spoke, but because something about it remembered things long lost. Every time it saw a piece of ancient tech, it paused, as if recognizing the past. One night, while Silas tuned a broken grav stabilizer, Echo padded to the viewport and stared at the stars. "Where you from?" Silas asked. No answer, just a long, low sound, part growl, part song, that made the metal vibrate. Silas didn't sleep that night. Chapter 7. The Pulse. 3 weeks after rescue, Silas sensors picked up a signal from the relic ship. That shouldn't have been possible. It was dead, but something had changed. Echo stood alert the moment it happened, pacing, growling. Then it spoke, not in words, but through a burst of electromagnetic pulses. The tug's instruments translated garbled code into fragmented symbols, coordinates, power readings, a symbol Silas didn't recognize but which lit up Echo's eyes. You activated something. The relic ship hadn't just been a wreck. It was waiting. Chapter 8, Return. Against better judgment, Silas returned to the derelict. With Echo at his side, limping but ready, the deeper they went, the more lights flickered to life. Doors opened that hadn't budged before. Echo led the way. They reached a central chamber Silas hadn't seen on the first run, a chamber filled with stasis pods. Dead ones. All open. All empty. Except one. A pod built not for humanoids, but for Echo's kind. Echo stepped inside. Symbols lit up on the walls. Holograms danced in the air. Images of civilization long gone. A species of sentient hunters, guardians, scouts of a vast fleet now extinct. Echo had been left behind. Alone, but now awakened. Chapter 9, Rebirth. The pod scanned Echo. Injected fluid. Released a burst of nanites. Silas shouted. But Echo didn't cry out. The nanites rebuilt him. Nerve connections regrew. Bones aligned. The brace fell away. Echo stepped out, taller, stronger, eyes burning like stars. He looked at Silas, then bowed his head. Epilogue. Silas left the derelict behind, its secrets logged and sealed. Echo stayed with him, not as cargo, not as a pet, as a partner. Together, they became more than scavengers. They tracked ancient signals, found other relics, saved stranded ships, fought pirates when they had to. Echo never spoke in words, but when he howled, the stars listened.